Chávez.
Yo,
That's me.
What's his name?
¿Y cuál es su nombre?
Pedro Chávez.
Pedro Chávez?
Hello?
Sí,
Pedro Chávez.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Chavez. Buenos dias.
Buenos días, señor Chávez.
buenos días.
That's 765-7667.
¿Y quién tiene el teléfono 313-765-7667?
Eso no es mío.
That one is not mine.
That's who?
I see my mouse.
Did they answer on the 765-7667? Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone?
No, only Mr. Chavez answered and said it was not his.
That's his?
He said it was not his, Your Honor.
Okay. Somebody's on the phone at 765-7667. Who is that?
Johnny Lyons?
Tap the internet.
Johnny Lyon?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm punching at the computer.
Mr. Hermes.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. We have two.
Right now.
Are you Spanish interpreter?
Arabic
you're-
interpreter, Your Honor.
You're Arabic interpreter. Great. We have two interpreters here. Well, let's get it going.
I'll be right back, Judge. I gotta go punch in.
Right. Okay, let's start by getting Mr. Good out of here. Good has done his required community service. Mr. Good,
Yes, sir.
have you, it appears that you paid.
Yes, I paid this morning.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jason Daniel Good, case number SP 132-65362. Good, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jason Good.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. I see that you paid that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dismiss your case, Mr. Good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day.
You too.
Morning. All right, Ms. Villaroo, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter.
Right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communications so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that you, to the best of your ability, you will translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, very well. You can put your hand down. We have counsel in here. I think the first counselor was Carly Lawler.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How can we help you? Gonzalez is your client?
Yes, he is, and I was hoping to speak with the prosecutor this morning.
All right, let me start opening up these breakout rooms. It's not point yet. I'm gonna put you in breakout room one. Who is your client? Gonzalez,
Miguel?
Miguel Gonzalez. Is he here?
He is not, I believe, but does he need to be here? I can get him here.
Well, today this is all civil infraction stuff.
Your Honor, I apologize. I'm not actually sure. I'm covering for a different attorney.
It seems like it's all civil infraction. There's the city attorney, so I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with them.
Okay, great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Warbling, you have. Uh-oh, they're coming out. There's Mr. Gonzalez.
Mhm.
Sinead Gully, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Maddie Owens, good morning to everyone down. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Goss. Mr. Warbling. Joseph. Anthony.
Check. I know you gotta go.
Mr. Warbling there? It's fine, here. So we'll. $35. So we'll give them a half hour grace period. That's where we started. Any other, good morning, Ms. Quinteo.
Good morning to you, Your Honor.
Okay, any other reviews? Chavez. Pedro.
Good.
Señor Chávez, Pedro Chávez,
Sí,
yes.
Morning, sir. Let me see, Mr. Hermes, who is your client?
Your Honor, his name is Hassan Al-Bazal. Hassan Al-Bazal.
Is there a Hassan Al-Bazal here?
And Your Honor, as you're also calling for him, I will let the court know that I'm actually appointed to his case and I haven't received any communications from him either.
Listen, I'm,
Oh,
this is something that I thought I'd check in.
May not show up, Mr. Hermes. You can leave your number with us if you want us to
Because he
call
can't
you.
come
if
in
he
here without
shows, so you can go about your other business. but-
You know, I can stand by, Your Honor. I can stick around and stand by for about an hour.
Did you?
Yeah, like, that's what I want. Right? He's sitting in the hallway, Judge. That's not me. He just came in person for some particular reason.
Who's he?
That file owner, the one I just gave you.
Owens, okay.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Give me your honor. We're a short stay fire officer. So. I'm gonna have to check. We'll be ready. Maybe we can get him out of here right now if you want to. If we can, then let's start.
Yeah.
hello. Tell them to be. The father.
Have a in-person, either Ms. Harris or Mr. Barry. Get this in person out of here. And. Place no misdemeanor in it without permission. Imagine the officer gonna be, to plead to enter without permission. From the city attorney. Are you getting it? Your Honor.
Look at all these people I'm looking at. You my judge?
Mr. Hodges, we can hear you and the judge can hear you too.
I'm new to this. I'm trying to see what's going on. Everybody's looking at me.
I don't know if it's normal. Just be quiet. Come on, no, gotta go to school.
Okay, let's go. We got the in person. Let's take care of this person first. Here, this is Towel. Is that Towel? Owens. He's got a interim condition. Insufficient life. You have a device where you can talk to your lawyer, so the lawyer, we need you, if you need to speak to the lawyer, call in.
No, I don't.
You don't have a.
I thought phones weren't allowed in court, so I didn't bring.
No, they changed that.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay. You have a device in the car?
No, sir.
Do you have a device that you can speak to the lawyer if he wants to? Just want to make sure you have a, you don't understand, some representation. Have it. We have two lawyers. We have Barry and Harris. Okay. I'm gonna take them. Still have these other two. The both dates are kind of right. I'm gonna call her now. All right, stand by. They're gonna talk with the lawyer because you know it's something. They're gonna talk with the lawyer. We'll make sure you have an opportunity to speak with the lawyer. Officer Carter, if you need to, and you can put him back in the hallway, and we'll wait. It shouldn't be that long, all right? Okay, we'll get with you as soon as we can. All right, let's be welcome. Let's move on to this is the city of Detroit versus Pedro Chavez 9. Case number SP 1377816-1, SP 1377817, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, may the interpreter ask for repetition of the second case number? He is not on my list, unfortunately.
Okay, that would be SP 1377817, counts 1 and counts 2. No, strike that. SP 1377817, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1377861.
Thank you, Your Honor. Llamamos el caso de Pedro Chávez. Números de caso SP 1377-8161 y caso 137-7817, cargos 1 y 2.
O.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Chavez.
Y soy el señor Osberry Jr. aquí representando al señor Chávez.
State your full name, sir.
Diga su nombre completo, señor.
Pedro Chavez.
Pedro Chávez.
Okay,
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment.
Arraignment in the matter. Go ahead, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor. Waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Sí, su señoría, con respecto a la lectura de cargos, denunciamos que no lean los cargos formalmente y vamos a guardar silencio.
You look good. You so handsome.
All right, we're going to waive the in or not guilty plea in your client's behalf. I'm going to give them a $0 bond, And I want to ask your client, does he have a valid driver's license and insurance, if I may?
Entonces yo voy a renunciar que le lean los cargos. Voy a procesar una declaración de no culpable. Le voy a dar una fianza de $0. Y si me permite, le quiero preguntar al acusado si él tiene una licencia válida de conducir y si tiene seguro de vehículo válido.
Tengo.
I have it.
Driver's license, please. Let's see the insurance, sir.
Permíteme ver el comprobante de que tiene seguranza de vehículo, señor.
Un momento.
Just 1 minute.
I mean, Ms. Williams Law, can you send those people, if you, and I know you're doing the interpreting, can you send some of those people with a note to, well, I'll do it, don't worry about it.
Aquí está.
Here it is.
Push it closer, please.
Acérquelo más a la cámara, por favor.
I'm having a hard time seeing the expiration date.
Se me está haciendo difícil ver dónde está la fecha de vencimiento.
What is the expiration date on there?
Dígame cuál es la fecha de vencimiento que está en el documento.
19 de febrero 2023.
February 19th, 2023.
If you want to do community service, sir, to clear up this matter, I'll offer your client a 8 hours of community service for the block traffic and a minute on the block traffic for the speeding ticket. No, his license is not valid.
Usted no tiene una licencia vigente de conducir.
No.
No.
Okay, so I'll offer your client 12 hours of community service for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and we'll dismiss the other matters. We'll dismiss the allowing upon completion of 12 hours of community service.
Bueno, entonces la oferta que le ofrecimos a su cliente es esta. Si él quiere hacer servicio comunitario para resolver el asunto, le pedimos que haga 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Vamos a reducir el cargo que le permite una persona sin licencia a conducir. Y cuando él cumpla las 12 horas, el caso queda desestimado.
You have an absolute right to a trial, sir, and you can speak with the lawyer regarding the matter and all your options if you choose to.
Señor, quiero que sepa que usted tiene un derecho absoluto a tener un juicio. Tiene el derecho de hablar con su abogado defensor con respecto a las opciones.
Ok.
Ok. ¿Qué le gustaría hacer?
Comunitarias, horas comunitarias.
I'd like to do community service.
Okay. All right, sir,
Bien.
can you raise your right hand, please?
Bien, señor, ¿puede levantar la mano derecha, por favor?
Sí.
Do you swear
Yes.
or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad, nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Hand down, sir.
Ya puede
Sir.
bajar, señor.
Sir, do you understand, if you're not a United States citizen, the conviction for misdemeanor can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Señor, ¿comprende usted que si usted no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos, una condena de un delito menor puede causar consecuencias con inmigración?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that, the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Y comprende usted que la pena máxima para esta ofensa es 93 días en la cárcel y o $500 en multas?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto a tener un juicio?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Y comprende usted que al aceptar esta oferta, usted renuncia a ese derecho.
Sí.
Has
Yes.
anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y alguien le ha ofrecido a usted algo distinto, diferente de lo que ya se ha dicho y que consta en el acta?
No.
No.
Okay, sir, I'm going to draw your attention back to August the 8th, 2022 at around 8:45 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan and Cecil Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, entonces quiero llamarle la atención a la fecha del 8 de agosto del 2022, aproximadamente a las 8:45 de la mañana, en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de Michigan y Cecil. ¿Tuvo usted oportunidad de ponerse en contacto con alguien del Departamento de Policía de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
That day, sir, did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y ese día, señor, el policía le pidió a usted que le enseñara una licencia de conducir vigente.
Sí.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
Y eso usted no lo pudo hacer, ¿no es cierto, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Why is that?
¿Y por qué es eso?
No tengo papeles.
Because I don't have my papers.
All right. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Mr. Berry, I'm going to do hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Your Honor, you broke up with the number of hours. How many hours?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna, 12 hours of community service with the Community Justice, Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Mm-hmm.
And I will dismiss that case upon completion, and it stipulates the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other cases now.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Bien, entonces voy a aceptar una declaración de culpable para el cargo modificado de que le permitió a una persona sin licencia a conducir. Y señor Berry, le voy a pedir a su cliente que cumpla 12 horas de servicio comunitario y tan pronto las termine de hacer, el caso va a quedar desestimado. Y si el licenciado está de acuerdo a estipular, podemos desestimar los otros cargos hoy mismo por causa razonable. Y su licenciado dijo que sí.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, sir, I'm gonna need a good phone number from you.
Así que, señor, necesito que usted me dé un buen número de teléfono para usted.
313-977-2845.
313-977-2845.
I got that.
I knew you had that one.
Yes, the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is 313-887-955.
Y el número que necesita apuntar para el Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit es el 313-879-2155, 313-879-2155.
¿Me puedes repetir el número, por favor?
Yes, could you repeat the number, please?
Yes. Personal trace.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
879-2155.
313-879-2155.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until October 19th to complete those hours. I'll set the date for review on October 19th at 8:25 a.m. And I need you to get in contact with Ms. Buenteo this afternoon and set those hours up, all right?
Bueno, yo le voy a dar a usted hasta el 19 de octubre para que cumpla esas horas de servicio comunitario. Vamos a revisar su caso ese mismo día, el 19 de octubre a las 8:25 de la mañana. Necesita comparecer. Quiero que usted llame a la señorita Buentello esta misma tarde en ese número, en el Centro de Justicia, para que puedan hacer los arreglos para las horas de servicio comunitario.
And you got the judge's name?
Está bien.
That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead, Officer Kimber, if you
All
want.
right. Is there any questions, sir?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta, señor?
Officer,
Número, ¿puedo repetir el número? ¿Puedo repetir el número?
good morning, how you doing, sir?
Could you possibly repeat the number? Could you repeat the number?
Pardon me?
I apologize. Whoever's line we're hearing the feedback, I think it's Goss, I'm not sure. Just need it muted.
Well, you can mute them, you can, if you see something like that, don't hesitate to mute them.
I apologize. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, that's all right. Go ahead, you can repeat the number for him, Ms.
Ajá. I will. Thank you, Your Honor. Señor, el número que necesita llamar es el 313-879-2155.
Muchísimas gracias.
Ajá. Pida a la señora Buentello.
¿Cómo?
Pide hablar con la señora Buentello. Carmencita Buentello.
Ok. Ahí puedo llamar con ella.
And so I should speak to her. Ms. Buentello.
Correct.
Correcto.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Que pase usted muy buen día, señor, y buena suerte.
Igual.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Same to you, Your Honor.
This is James Phillips.
Good morning.
Can I get that gentleman's name?
That gentleman's name is Chavez, Pedro Chavez, Nick, N-I-X. All right,
Thank you.
N-I-Z. All right, if there's nothing further, he's free to leave.
Ya se puede ir el señor Chávez.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go to Mr. Michael Angelo Benitez de Santiago. Do you need an interpreter, sir?
Señor Santiago, ¿necesita usted intérprete?
He has to unmute himself.
Está silenciado. Tiene que prender su dispositivo para que lo podamos oír.
Okay, that's not good. All right.
And while you're waiting on a response, I believe we are ready on Mr. Owens, who is actually in the courthouse.
We're gonna call right now.
Thank you.
Michael Benitez Santiago de Santiago. Michael Angelo Benitez de Santiago. I think you're on the line. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Miguel Antonio Benítez de Santiago, me parece que usted está por el teléfono, pero no lo podemos oír. Quítele préndalo para que tenga audio. Por favor, prenda el audio.
This is the city of Detroit versus Tao. Say it again. Tao. I said it right the first time and messed it up after that, didn't I? Okay. Tao Owens, case number SP 752-4281, SP 752-4291, and U 279-47315. Can you stand by there? Sure. Can you stand there and state your name for the record, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right by the cabinet, please.
Okay. My name is Tau, T-A-U, middle name Muyenda, M-O-Y-E-N-D-A, last name Owens, O-W-E-N-S.
All right. Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, Counselor?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P7232, on behalf of Mr. Owens.
All right.
Your
Today
Honor,
is the date time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, my client will stand mute. At this time, however, Your Honor, defense is moving to dismiss the matters due to the age of the ticket.
All right. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give him a $0 bond, and at this time, I'm gonna grant your motion to dismiss for the age of the ticket. That's gonna be for SP 752-4291 and U 279-47315. And for SP 752-4281, I see that Mr. Owens has paid that matter. So we're gonna close that matter out, all right?
Yes, sir.
Anything
Thank you,
further,
Your
sir?
Honor.
In reading over the paperwork, it said to notify you of change of address or change of telephone number. So may I do that now?
You may do that. Well, you may approach Madam Clerk and do that.
All right. Good morning, Madam Clerk. I'm blessed. Every day's a good day, just some better than others. Would you like my phone number first?
Yeah, we can write it down.
Okay. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is Mr. Benitez de Santiago there now?
Señor desde Santiago, ¿está aquí?
All right, let's pass that. Let's move on to Johnny Lyons.
Here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Hello?
Yes, hold on. Let me just get this together. Mr. Lyons, what's your middle name, sir?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
D-E-E.
One of our frequent flyers down here, huh? All right, Mr. Owens, have a great day.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate it.
Is he gonna be waiting for paperwork?
I mean, I can get it.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can sit in the hallway, I'll bring it home.
Mr. Lyons, let's call the cases.
Thank you,
Oh, thank you. God bless you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Johnny Lyons, case number SP 11089494. Counts 1 and counts 2, open warrant status. I'm going to allow him to set aside these defaults. SP 11084995, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 125771, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 126491, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1191124, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1216349-1. Allow him to set this default aside. SP 1216352, count 1 and count 2. I'm allowing to set this default aside. 217051361 and 217051371. What's your date of birth, sir?
6/10/90.
All right. Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Johnny D. Lyons.
And can you put your appearance on the record, Counselor?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lyon. Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
I'll give your not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. And just trying to figure out why it's coming up under so many different pages. Maybe some of those tickets aren't. Maybe those aren't true. Go back and look. You're not a frequent flyer than I thought.
Y esto no se escucha casi también.
Okay, let's do this. Let's take strike from the record. SP 1108494, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1108495, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1257751, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1264901, counts 1 and counts 2. Let's strike those cases from the record. So we have case numbers SP 1191124, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1216349-1, SP 1216352-1, and SP 1216352-2, 217051361, and 217051371. And you put your appearance on the record, and Mr. Lyons state his name for the record. Today is the date and time for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we'd stand mute, waive the reading of the information.
And I'll enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. And I'm going to give your client a pretrial date, since this is community court date. Unless your client wants to do some community service to clear these matters up, I can, if you want to do some community service, sir, I can get you with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. That would have you go over to Southwest Detroit. We can get you a fair and reasonable offer, and you can clear all this up with community service instead of paying fines and costs. You have to keep in mind that you have an absolute right to a trial. I can allow you to speak to Mr. Berry, and we can either get you an offer, get you a pretrial date, or, well, let's just either get you a pretrial date or find out whether you want to join the community court program. What would you like to do?
I would rather get a pretrial date or just pay my fine.
Okay, pretrial date for a non-community court people. Let's get you a pretrial date of November the 29th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. At that time, we should have an offer in the file for you And you'll still have the option of either taking the offer or you'll have the option of setting a trial date, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
You have any further questions, sir?
No, can you repeat the court date again?
That's November 29th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and good luck to you.
So thank you.
All right. Okay, Mr. Michael Benitez de Santiago, are you there now?
Así que, señor Miguel Antonio Benítez de Santiago, ¿ahora está presente?
You have to unmute yourself, sir.
No lo oímos, señor. Prenda el audio.
Entonces, Michael Angelo Benítez de Santiago.
Michael Angelo Benítez de Santiago.
Yeah.
City of Detroit versus Michael Angelo Benitez de Santiago. Case number is SP 1288306, counts 1, 2, and 3, then SP 133539551. State your name for the record, sir, please.
Así que llamamos el caso de Miguel Ángelo Benítez de Santiago, la ciudad de Detroit. Número de caso SP 1288306, cargos 1 y 2. Diga su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Michael Angelo Benítez de Santiago.
Michelangelo Benítez de Santiago.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a review, sir. I see that you have gone over and above the hours that you were or that you were ordered to do to clear these matters up. I want to congratulate you on that. And I want to thank you for those extra hours. I'm sure the people over there in Clark Park really appreciate that. I've been over there and I saw how beautiful that park is and what they have to provide for the citizens of Detroit. And you've helped to keep that park thriving and well. So thank you for the hours. I'm going to dismiss the cases SP 1288306, counts 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to close out SP 133539551. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you have a very good day and good luck to you.
Bien, señor, así que este es el día y esta es la hora que teníamos programado para revisar su caso. Y veo aquí que usted ha hecho mucho más de las horas que le habíamos pedido y que habíamos ordenado para aclarar su asunto. Quiero entonces felicitarlo y darle las gracias. Yo mismo pasé por el parque de Clark Park y vi qué bonito se está viendo. Y sé que todas las personas en el área de Clark Park agradecen la ayuda que le has brindado a ellos. Así que ya que he dicho eso, el caso SP 1288306, cargos 1, 2 y 3 quedan desestimados. También el otro caso queda cerrado.
Pregunto, ya la secretaría me había dado un papel diciendo que no me podían dar la licencia hasta octubre 30 del 2023.
I'd like to ask you, the Secretary of State sent me a document that says they can't give me my license till the 30th of October of 2023.
Can you run Mr. Benitez's license? Okay. Well, that'll conclude the matter. I'm going to run your driver's license, sir, and see if we can see what's going on. But you may need to hire an attorney. This stuff should not have affected your driver's license.
Bueno, señor, terminamos ya con la sesión para los casos que teníamos y le he pedido ahora a mi secretaria que haga una investigación de su expediente de conducir. Pero es posible que usted tenga que contratar un abogado porque los cargos que usted tenía no deberían haberse visto por la Secretaría del Estado.
Okay, Mr. I got a note from Janet Cherry about Benjamin Marshall, and I believe it's the family of Benjamin Marshall. This is Reuben Marshall. Where is Mr. Reuben Marshall?
I'm here.
All right, good morning to you, sir. I guess Mr. Benjamin Marshall is not available?
No, my dad's not available. He wasn't driving the vehicle, Your Honor. I was driving the vehicle at the time.
All right, where is your dad?
He's at home. He's not feeling well.
All right, we're gonna need to have him here. Let's see. Let's see what he's got. This is a Southwest Detroit case. So that's why he's on my docket. He wouldn't normally be on my docket because his last name does not begin with G, L, or O. But let's see what we have here. How old is your dad?
96, 95, almost 96.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. All right, let's see. Okay, Mr. Goss, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
No, I'm saying Mr. Goss, he's the
Yes.
city attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know what this is all about. It says use of street, public, property or alleyway for paid parking of vehicle. I have Mr. Marshall here, Mr. Benjamin Marshall. I have Mr. Reuben Marshall for his dad, who is 96 years old. The ticket was written for him. The 96-year-old father, apparently Mr. Reuben Marshall, who didn't have to do that, he's indicating that it should be in his name and not his dad's name. So I know that he indicated to the court that his dad is experiencing health issues. Park autos on city property. What do you want to do with this ticket?
If we can get his information, and we can get the ticket issued in his name, and we can dismiss it in his father's. But we definitely need his information to be able to do that.
Why don't I put you all in a breakout room with Ms. Harris? And you all have a quick conversation about this.
Okay, I'll be down to get the court file.
The court file is not much to come down for. It's park autos on city property, 31-4-13, and there's no other comments on the ticket.
Okay, when did this event occur?
The allegation was made on August the 6th, 2022 at around 4:03 p.m. in the area of Miami Street and Port Street. So
Okay.
not come down and see because that's all that's on the ticket.
Okay, we can go in a breakout room.
So join that breakout room, Mr. Mark. Okay, let's move on.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Burbling is ready.
Yeah, I tried to call Mr. Warbling, but he didn't answer.
He's been contacting me. All right, I'll let him know.
Go check it.
Okay. Officer Hill checked in.
Okay, but the defendant hasn't checked in as of yet.
Okay, that's another case.
All right. Same as Officer Lord. He's on the same matter.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, Your Honor.
Okay, it appears that you're not eligible for a license, Mr. Benitez de Santiago, because here it says you were denied, and the reason for your denial on April the 15th, 2022 was 2 or more moving violations on customer record.
Bueno, el señor Benítez de Santiago, revisamos su expediente de conducir y si nos parece que en este momento usted no califica para tener una licencia debido a que le denegaron una licencia el 15 de abril del 2022 debido a que usted tenía 2 o más infracciones donde el carro se estaba moviendo.
And it appears that you have some issues some driving issues out of the state of Iowa that are all over this record. You may have to hire yourself a lawyer to get some understanding on this, all right?
Y también nos parece que usted tiene algunos otros asuntos con respecto a estar manejando y esto en el estado de Iowa. Yo creo que quizás usted va a tener que contratar un abogado a ver si pueden resolver este asunto.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck to you.
Y si no hay nada más, señor, le deseo a usted muchísima suerte.
Okay, Mr. Warbling, are you there now?
While you are waiting on Mr. Warbling, we are ready on Mr. Marshall's matter. But he's still on the break.
Sorry about that, Ms. Harris. Hi, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your Honor,
I
can I get
appreciate
back
you.
in breakout room 1?
You say what now?
Can I go back to breakout room 1?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna put good morning. Good morning, Becky. I'm gonna put each counselor, if you need to, in the breakout room with Counselor or Cena. I'm gonna put you all in the breakout room if you need to. If you don't need to, you don't have to join. All right, Mr. Warbling, are you ready now?
We're ready, Judge. Yeah, I apologize, and I really appreciate Ms. Harris.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Joseph Anthony Lucid, case numbers. And I only have ROAs here, so I don't have any signed complaints at all. But let's see with Mr. Case number SP1347243 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1385039 counts 1, counts 2. SP1386811. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of Mr. Lucent.
Today is the date and time set for, is that a formal hearing today?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, from my understanding, I don't know if but I told you about not having any complaints. I don't have anything in front of me except for ROAs, but if you've worked out something and you want to take the deal, is your client here?
He's not, Judge.
Well, what would you like to do?
Judge, I just had a formal hearing for a failure to stop on a stop sign with Officer Valid Al-Jeech. So I was just moving to dismiss that matter. That was SP 134-72431.
Okay, that's one of the counts.
Thank you. I don't know if the 2 and 3 are civils.
I don't understand what you mean by, you just had a formal hearing with them. Or you
Well, I
only
received
had
an-
the one, you only had the one formal hearing, and the other ones you don't know anything about. Is that what you're saying?
Right, I don't even know if the other 2 are civils or if they're misdemeanors.
It's all civil infractions.
Oh, okay, okay.
And let's see if all of them are, and I'm just gonna go, only the 3 on the docket are SP 134-7243, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
So it appears that he
One second.
keeps getting tickets.
1 second. Okay.
And all of those, the 3 that are on the docket today are all written by the same officer. So SP 134-7243, counts 1, 2, and 3, you're saying that you're making a motion to dismiss because of no officer present?
Correct, Judge. They're set for a formal hearing, and given the time, we move to dismiss.
Okay, that, I'll dismiss those, SP 134-7243, counts 1, 2, and 3 for no officer, because, I give them a half-hour grace period is now 9:22:23, and the officer's supposed to be here at 8:35. What about the other tickets, Counselor? Is he gonna handle those on his own?
I don't think we've been retained on those, Judge, so I'll have to reconfer. These are the only ones I was aware of, was counts 1, 2, and 3.
I want to just tell you that those other 3 tickets, so what we'll do is we'll strike those 3 tickets from the record, but they're scheduled for an informal hearing in courtroom 220 at 10/19/2022 at 9:30 a.m. Those other 3 tickets are scheduled for then, so if you can, if you talk to the client, you can at least give him that information and figure out what he wants to do. It's an improper display of plate, a blocking traffic, and there is another ticket here scheduled for, this one's actually scheduled for a pre-hearing on 10/14/2022 at 10 a.m. in courtroom 218.
I'll research that, Judge, and if he hires us, we'll file appearances on those.
Okay, so we'll strike from the record SP 1385039, counts 1 and 2, and SP 1386111, and just enter the dismissal for the other 3 matters. All right?
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You have a better one. Thank you. Okay, let's go with Al. Okay, pre-trial for Hassan El Bazali.
Yes. Yes, sir.
We'll move this one to get the interpreter, Mr. Hermes. He's got places to go, people to see. So. All right, this is a case. All right, let me see, what's going on with this?
I'm appointed on that one, Your Honor.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. All right.
And I still need discovery.
Okay. Mr. Hermes, can you raise your right hand? Can you put your name on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Hermes, qualified court interpreter in the Arabic language.
All right, good morning to you. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay.
And do you solemnly swear or affirm to the best of your ability that you are interpreted from English to Spanish, strike that, from Arabic to English, English to Arabic to the best of your ability, please?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Hassan Hussein Bazala. Case numbers SP 1132492, counts 1 and counts 2, and U6 1713421, and U6 2906522. Appearance for the record, please.
Hassan Al-Bazal.
Okay, Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Al-Bazal.
And good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Hermes. I'm a qualified court interpreter for Mr. Al-Bazal.
Okay, I think it's on you, Mr. Hermes.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. عندك القضية مدينة ديترويت ضد السيد حسن البزال، ورقم القضية هي SP 11324921 وقضية يو 61713421 ويو 62906522.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
أنا في عندي أكثر من واحد.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter.
اليوم عندنا موعد لجلسة قبل المحاكمة، قبل حدوث المحاكمة.
Okay.
Okay.
And Your Honor, as I am appointed on this case, I have not had a chance to speak with Mr. Al-Bazal. I would appreciate an adjourned pretrial or continued pretrial and an opportunity to speak with Mr. Goss regarding any offers and or review any discovery.
أنا المحامي المعين للسيد البزال وما صار عندي فرصة لحتى أتكلم معه، وأنا أطلب وقت إما إضافة أن نعمل جلسة أخرى، موعد لجلسة أخرى، وما عندي المعلومات والاستكشافات لحتى أتطرق وأحاول أدافع عنه، فنطلب تأجيل لموعد المحاكمة في هذه القضية.
أستاذي.
Okay, I suspect that Mr. Al-Bazal is gonna commit to, if there's some sort of conviction in the case, commit to some community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I suspect that because he's still here in our court and he doesn't have the last name beginning in GL or O.
اوكي احنا نحاول نسوي محكمة لخدمات الجالية عوضا عن انه يكون مذنب في هذه الاتهامات الموجهة له.
إن شاء الله. ممنون.
And Your Honor, that is something that I will discuss with him. I have also sent to the interpreter my phone number so that he can convey that to my client so that he may contact me and we can arrange a meeting.
احنا اطلب من المترجم لحتى يعطي له للسيد البزال نمرة تلفوني المحامية لحتى نتواصل معه ونحاول ندافع عنه في هذه القضايا.
Okay.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to put you in a breakout room with your client so that you can have an initial conversation because you told the court that you hadn't spoken with them until today.
That is correct, Your Honor, because there is no contact information other than an address, and I never received a response to the letter that I sent.
نعم أنا ما عندي أي معلومات عنه، فأحب أن أتواصل معه وأتكلم معه لحتى نعرف إيش هي القضية، فما عندي معلومات عنه. راح نكون سوية مع المترجم في غرفة خاصة. حاول في إشارة بتقول لك جوين، حاول اضغط عليها لحتى تتكلم مع المحامية.
join room.
ايه جوين بريك اوت روم، اضغط على هذا الزر اللي مكتوب عليه جوين يعني. اوكي
لحظة بس مش مبين والله وين عندي بالضبط.
Just one moment, I don't see that sign in front of me. شفته؟ في إشارة
لا.
بتقول لك join prompt.
وين بتجي بالضبط؟
Where does it come exactly, this join prompt?
Should be on your device. I don't know what type of device you have.
على الجهاز اللي انت تتواصل معه، ما اعرف اي جهاز انت عندك، في اشاره بتقول لك اضغط جوين بالانجليزي جوين يعني
ما في عندي، ما في غير الميوت وستار شوبن فيديوز. لحظه خلينا نشوف هذه. لا كمان لا.
Just a second, I have just a mute and sign.
يا سيدي والله مش عارف.
He says, to be honest with you, I don't know how to find it and join. ما في حدا يساعدك? There is anybody to help you? Is there في حدا يساعدك؟
لا والله ما في ابدا.
No, I don't have anybody to help me. عزيزي في إشارة بيقول لك join breakout room وفي إشارة بتقول لك يعني it looks like your honor that he joined. He disappeared from the screen.
Yeah, now he should be back. You see join again, number 4?
ما عندي ولا اي شيء. هيدي المور جوين ما في جوين. اوكي هلا في عندي جوين.
All right. Ms. Lawler?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. Have you worked out this, what are you gonna do? You ready?
Yes, we are.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Miguel Francisco Gonzalez, case number SP 127. One counts 1 and counts 2. SP 132-3247 counts 1, 2, and 3. In the state of Michigan versus Miguel Francisco Gonzalez, case SX 409-81061. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, interpreter was sent the wrong docket. And if I could please ask you to repeat those case numbers because I don't have them in front of me.
All right. Does Mr. Gonzalez need an interpreter, Ms. Lawler?
No, he does not.
Oh, thank you.
Appearance for the record, please.
Miguel Gonzalez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Carly Lauer appearing on behalf of Miguel Gonzalez, who is here via Zoom.
All right. We have a host of civil infractions. What was the resolution for this?
That is correct, Your Honor. I worked it out with the prosecutor. Mr. Gonzalez took a driving course in the meantime, and the prosecutor has agreed to reduce 2 charges down to blocking and dismiss the rest of the charges.
Okay, that's a very good deal.
Yes, it is.
Which one's gonna be blocking?
I don't know which ones he said, actually.
Doesn't matter. Let's do the disregard the red signal.
It's 2, Your Honor. It's 2 blocking.
Right, which ones? I'm gonna do 1 city, 1 state.
Okay.
I have no authority over the state, but that's fine with me, Your Honor.
Well, we can do plea to the city and dismiss state upon plea to the city. I hope this is gonna make your client a better driver. I hope taking this driving course does not go in vain, because it appears that he needed some driving responsibility, because he's got a host of 1 disregard the red signal, that's 3 points. Unsafe manner, that's 2 points. Limited access, 6 to 10. And it sounds like maybe that was a break in the issuance of that ticket. But that's another 1 point. So nevertheless, will you stipulate on your client? Now, what does your client want to do? Community service or pay? He's going to stay with me. That's why he has the option to doing that. His last name begins with the G. So what does your client want to do?
Whatever is fine with you, I can pay you, I can do community service, whatever you prefer, Your Honor.
It's gonna be, let's see, 12 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, or it's gonna be $350.
I can pay the fine. But if you want me to do community service, just to show that I would do it, I don't mind that also. I can do them both, it don't matter.
You wanna do both? You wanna pay and do community service?
Mr. Gonzalez is very grateful for the break today.
Okay, yeah.
I like the fact that he is a willing participant because the community service is definitely needed. I know the court likes the money as well, but I won't make him do both. What we want him to do is correct his driving habits. That's what we want him to do. So he doesn't come back for these little things anymore. I mean, his driver's license is good, obviously. You're getting your attorney worked out. I don't think that people really realize the gravity of this. And it's not, and it really is, because what probably the minimal amount of money that your attorney paid you, I don't know what you paid her, but I can only imagine what it would cost you in insurance if you got all of these points over the next 3 years.
You're right.
It would be astronomical. So I'm glad you had the wherewithal to hire a lawyer, especially a lawyer that was able to secure a deal like this. And but hopefully, if you just want to keep giving her your money, I'm sure she'll take it. I don't know how she'll be able to secure these kind of deals for you, but all right. Why don't we do this? You pay one of the fines and you give the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center 6 hours of your time for the other.
Yes, sir.
All right, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea counselor?
Yes, he will.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for 2 counts of a blocking traffic. One, I'm gonna fine your client $175 for. The other one, in lieu of fines and costs, I'm gonna allow your client to complete 6 hours of community service. At Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I do appreciate your client's willingness to do that. I mean, it's important, especially for the people over there and everybody in the city of Detroit that goes to those areas, because they don't just do work in Southwest Detroit either. They do work throughout the city. But they have some excellent parks over there that they do a lot of good work over, and they need that help. So when can you pay, sir?
I can pay Friday.
All right, I'm gonna give you until next Friday. I'll give you until next Friday to get that payment in. You pay that payment at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. That's DIVDAT. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. And then what is your phone number for the community service?
It's 313-404-3106.
All right, the number over there at Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is 313-879-2155. I think your lawyer is taking that down for you as well.
Okay.
I need you to get over here, get in touch with Mr. Phillips. He's on the screen there. Get in touch with him this afternoon, set those community service hours up. I'll give you until October the 5th, I think, is a good amount of time to get those 6 hours done. Sounds like that's not a problem for October 5th to get 6 hours done, is it, sir?
No, I can get it done. Hopefully the weekends are better.
I'm sure they'll accommodate you. All right, we'll close the matter out. You don't have to appear if you're on that list, sir. And if you're not on the list, you probably need to appear to let the court know what's going on with your, so it doesn't affect your driver's license, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, counselor, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. And you
Thank
and
you
your
so much,
client-
Your Honor. You too.
Your Honor, I think Attorney Spyheck was ready.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Good afternoon, good morning to you. Who's your client?
My client's name is Večer Ovčina, is Ovcina.
This formal hearing.
Yes, Judge.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Yes.
Right. Give me the pronunciation of the client's name again, please.
Yes, Judge. Večer.
Belcher. Say that again.
Večer Ovčina.
Ovčina. This is the city of Detroit versus Belcher Ovčina. Case number ST1347001. Appearance for the record, please. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ida Spahic on behalf of Mr. Večer Ovčina. Judge, we're here for Zoom proceedings. We have no objection. I am here for Zoom proceedings. We have no objections to proceeding via Zoom, Judge.
Okay, what about your client? Is your client here?
No, Judge. This is a civil infraction, so I'm appearing on his behalf.
And you would like to waive your client's presence?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna grant the motion to waive your client's presence. It is a civil infraction, and you indicated to the court that you have authority to enter into agreement on client's
I do, Judge.
behalf.
Thank you so much.
Yes, what is the outcome of this?
Your Honor, the officer is not present. I would be respectfully asking for a dismissal.
Okay. Is there an officer?
It would be Ms. Officer Daryl Bennett.
Officer Bennett is here.
Oh.
Yeah, Officer Bennett is here.
I did not see him, and nor did the
He is
when I spoke to him.
And I saw him, he came in just before the cutoff at 9:28. And I put him, every officer that makes it in before the cutoff, I just send them straight to the breakout room. That way I know that they've gotten here.
I understand, Judge. I was not aware of that, and I don't believe the prosecutor will be the judge.
That's all right. I'm sure you can work something out, maybe similar to what you were trying to get anyway, but let's see. I'll put you back and you can rejoin that breakout room with Mr. Goss and Officer Bennett and see where it goes, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's get Mr. Marshall. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Benjamin N. Marshall. Case number SP136-66491. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall, please state your name.
Well, that's Reuben Marshall. Let's see if we can make a motion as far as Mr. Marshall's appearance, Benjamin Marshall's appearance.
Your Honor, I would respectfully request that the court would waive Mr. Benjamin Marshall's appearance. We do have a family member here, Mr. Reuben Marshall.
And I am going to grant that request. I find it a good cause to do so. I do see that Mr. Benjamin Marshall is, and Mr. Reuben Marshall has told us that his father is 96 years old. I don't know of a better blessing to still have your father around at that age. My dad would be 94 this year, so I wish he was still around. I'm gonna grant that motion to waive Mr. Benjamin Marshall's presence. Mr. Reuben Marshall, can you state your name for the record, please? You need to unmute yourself potentially, sir. No, you don't. State your name for the record, Mr. Reuben Marshall. All right, something's wrong with his audio. All right, go ahead, Ms. Harris. Let's for purposes of arraignment.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute, waive formal reading. Your Honor, I believe we have a resolution and that the case would be dismissed and we stipulate to probable cause.
Okay, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. And I've given you an opportunity to speak with the city attorney regarding the matter. And that's a mutual agreement. Is that correct, Counselor?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna, at this point, dismiss the case. And I'm sure Mr. Reuben Marshall hears that, even though we couldn't get an audio of him. I'm gonna dismiss the case. And I'm gonna wish Mr. Marshall and his father the best of luck and continue good living. You know, I hope you make that 106 and 120 at age. Does he still get around pretty good? Yeah, he's driving out there in Southwest Detroit, and his son comes, takes the rap for him. No, I'm just messing with you, Mr. Marshall. I take the rap for my dad too. All right. If there's nothing further, you guys have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right. Okay. Do we have another lawyer that's ready?
I'm ready, Your Honor. I have an interpreter who I hope we can release him for today.
Okay, let's get him out of here. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Hussein Al-Bazala.
Yes.
I'm giving you guys an opportunity to speak in a breakout room with the city attorney, or not the city attorney. I'm giving you guys an opportunity to speak. And hopefully that you got the correct contact information. So what is going to happen with this case?
اوكي احنا توصلنا نخليكم تكونون في غرفة خاصة مع المحامية المعينة من المحكمة وتبادلتوا المعلومات ونمرة التلفونات وخلينا نعرف ايش اللي توصلنا ليسأل المحامية.
Okay.
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a continued pretrial. It's my understanding that he does already have a date of February 1st, 2023. I'm not certain if the court wants us to keep that date or if the court would grant us a new date.
أنا أعرف أنه موعد في يوم 2/1 شهر الثاني السنة القادمة، فلا أعلم إذا أنه المحكمة بتوافق على هذا التاريخ هذا الموعد ولا تعطينا موعد جديد.
Okay.
That date is in the system for
Wow.
No, we're going to give him a pretrial date of, what about going to community? Is he going to commit to community service if he gets some sort of conviction out of this?
إذا أثبت اتهامه في هذه القضية هل ربما نعطي له بدلا من العقوبة السجن أنه يخدم خدمات جالية يتكلم مع المحامية.
Okay.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that he would if that is the result of any plea negotiation.
نعم انه انا اعتقد انه حيوافق اذا اكو هناك عرض مقبول من الطرفين.
ان شاء الله.
Yes, God willing.
All right, I'm gonna give him a pretrial date of 10/12/2022. That's October 12th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
راح اعطي له موعد جديد سجله عندك يوم 12/10 في الشهر القادم سنة 22 الساعة 8:30 صباحا.
عفوا شهر 10 هلا الشهر اللي جاي يعني.
You mean next month October? Yeah, October 12. الشهر العاشر يوم 12/10 الساعة 8:30 صباحا.
اوكي يعني هلا نحن بعد 20 يوم تقريبا.
In about 20 days approximately.
Well, is that enough time for you, counselor?
Yeah.
هل هذا وقت كافي لك
يعني.
المحامية؟
بحكي مع المحامية ما في مشكلة إن شاء الله.
No, I will speak to the attorney.
All right, if it's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
إذا ما في بعد أي شيء I'm sorry counselor. إذا ما في بعد أي شيء يعني بنشوفكم في ذاك اليوم. بس أتصور المحامية بدها تحكي شيء.
Okay.
All right. Counselor, do we have any other lawyers that are ready? I saw Mr. Gazdecki there. Is he still on? All right, let's go back to, who is Gustavo Armando Morales?
سيدي نحن خلصنا؟
يا خلصت. I'm sorry your honor. Yeah, you're finished. الله معك.
يعني هلا بحكي مع المحامية وعملنا ساعة بنشتغل بحكي أنا وياها بكرة إن شاء الله.
يا نعم الله معك.
إن شاء الله مشكور حبيبي مشكور.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Se llama el caso de Gustavo Morales Ayala.
Yes, hello.
Good morning to you, sir. Do you need an interpreter?
No, I don't.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Do you have valid insurance, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Can you show it to the court?
I don't have a physical paper of it. I have it. I bought it through online.
Can you email it to the court?
Yes. I only have a screenshot of it. Would that do it? It's not a link.
You can go online and get a copy emailed to me from the.
Okay. From the link.
From the site, can't you? I'll put my email address in the chat.
Okay, Your Honor.
As soon as I get that, I'll call the case. All right. What about Alvin F?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. What is your name, sir?
My name is Alvin Fontenot. Middle name Craig, Alvin Craig Fontenot.
This is the same type of ticket. Let's see.
Yes, it's identical to what you just had for Mr. Marshall, that case. There was an event at Kemeny Center on that day.
Don't go keep telling on yourself, sir.
Okay,
Take the right to remain silent and run with that.
okay, I'll remain silent.
City of Detroit versus Alvin Craig Fontenot, case number SP 136666631. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Fontenot. State your full name, sir.
Alvin Craig Fontenot.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, I'm going to enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Maybe we can, I don't know what we're going to do with this. Why don't you talk to Mr. Goss? Why doesn't, I guess a better person to represent Mr. Fontenot would probably be Miss Harris, because she just took care of one of these. I don't know what the discussion was, but maybe I'm going to give her an opportunity to kind of discuss that again with Mr. Goss. Where is Mr. Goss? Let's pass the matter momentarily and give those parties an opportunity to speak. Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sharika Harris on behalf of the defendant.
Let's get a transcription here, please. Maddie Owens. Where's Mr. Goss? All right, let's move on. Anybody here for a review?
¿Hay alguien aquí que esté para una revisión de su caso?
Gully.
Oh,
All right. This
hello.
is the city. Oh, good afternoon. This is the city of
Hello.
Detroit versus Shanae Deshawn Gully, case number SP 120-27311. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gully. State your full name, Ms. Gully.
Shanae Gully. Shanae Deshawn Gully.
Today is the date and time set for today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we waive the reading of the information and stand mute. We'd ask that all warrants be withdrawn.
All right, I'm gonna recall any and all warrants that are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. And I'm gonna ask your client if you have valid insurance, ma'am.
So yes, I have valid insurance on my vehicle that's registered to me. I was driving a vehicle that wasn't registered to me, and I didn't know it. It didn't have any insurance.
So first and foremost, it's gonna be your responsibility for any vehicle that you drive to make sure that insurance is valid, all right?
Yes.
At this time, do you have proof of current valid insurance on your vehicle? Did you hear me?
Yes, yes, I do.
Can you show me that, please? And Miss,
Yes, give me 1 second.
Miss
Give me 1
Harris, can
second.
you join that breakout room?
Yes. Join it.
All right, let's see what you have, Miss Gully.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna, get out my car 1 second. I don't even know how to. So I'm trying to turn the camera around. Not even letting me. It's Cure Auto Insurance. My expiration date is February 25th, 2023. The effective date was August 25th, 2022. Cure Auto Insurance.
So I always say, cure cured your problem, huh?
Yes.
But Cure, I see everybody coming in here with Cure and Cure, getting their problem cured, except I called Cure, they couldn't cure my problem. I don't know what's up. Maybe
Cure the best, the cheapest insurance right now in the city of Detroit.
Yeah, they weren't cheapest for me, but all right, I'm gonna give you a one-time deal, ma'am. I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Keep that in mind, you gotta make sure that whoever vehicle you're driving is properly insured, because it becomes your problem when like it is now, and it could be more severe if you got into an accident in that vehicle or something. All right.
Yes, I was just going to the stores and then
That's all it takes, going to the store. That's all it takes. It doesn't take much more. You can hit somebody, kill somebody. A kid can run out in the street. It doesn't take much.
Right, I agree.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right.
Thank you. You too. Have a good day.
Very well.
Bye-bye.
All right. What about Mr. Fontenot?
So, Your Honor, different circumstances in this particular case. So it would not be a dismissal, but it would be a delayed sentence. Obviously, it can be dismissed upon completion of community service if the court does community service, or dismissal upon payment of costs, fines and costs.
Where is Mr. Fontenot?
I'm right here.
All right. Well,
Are we back on with Mr. Fontenot, Your Honor?
let's go back on the record with Mr. Fontenot. It's, to me, sort of unfair that the same set of circumstances, albeit what I took from that other case, based on what Mr. Marshall said, that you didn't have to, but that I took from that case that Mr. Marshall was driving his father's car on that day. That's how come the ticket was issued in Mr. Benjamin Marshall's name. On this case, it appears that, well, I'm not saying that Mr. Well, based on, well, you haven't had a chance to speak with Mr. Fontenot, but I'm just gonna go off on a limb and say that Mr. Fontenot, if this is him, the allegations are true, was driving his own car that day and got the same set of tickets. Now, it's really all about fairness. That's what that's what we're doing here. And
Your Honor,
I don't, go ahead. Go ahead.
that's okay. Go ahead, Judge.
No, go ahead.
While I understand what the court is saying, and I agree that it is about fairness, these two situations, without me having had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Fontenot, are completely different.
Let me let you speak with Mr. Fontenot.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, join the room, please. All right.
Judge, Mr. Officer Cardell checked in, and he has to go check the 3 other codes. He said he'll be back.
All right, let's go move on to Dan's Galaxy Note 9.
Oh.
Dan's Galaxy Note 9. Is that
How you doing,
Daniel? What's your last name?
Glasker?
Glasker? I would
Yes.
guess wrong. All right. That's Danielle Glasker.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Don's Galaxy Note 9. Okay. All right, Don's Galaxy Note 9. That might be my dyslexia kicking in.
You're fine.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. Let's see where. City of Detroit versus Danielle Glasker, case number SP 1165739, counts 1 and counts 2. I'm going to set those defaults aside. SP 1165740, counts 1 and counts 2. 17335960, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Glasker. State your full name, sir.
Daniel Antonio Glasker.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
I mean, a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond, and your client has 317 cases. So your client has an absolute right to a trial. I don't know if he wants to. Those cases are in warrant status. I'm going to recall the warrants, and I'm going to enter not guilty plea on his behalf. I don't know if he wants to go to trial on all those and just put everything out on one date, or get an offer today, or what he wants to do. I want to put you in a breakout room with your client, and you can ask him what he wants to do based on what the court just said, all right?
And he'd be eligible for community service, correct?
Yeah, he's eligible for community service, and it looks like everyone else is, but he's also got the last name GL or O, so he's also going to stay with me regardless.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Pass that matter. Speak to him. Let's Ms. Harris, are we ready on Mr. Fontenot?
We are ready, Your Honor. But in order for him to possibly get the same treatment, we're going to need a new date, because he's going to have to bring in an additional witness, just like Mr. Marshall had.
All right. Is that what you want to do, sir? Let's put the city of Detroit. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Alvin Craig. Let's put the city of Detroit on the record as well.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're dealing with is you've already discussed Mr. Fontenot, and I just have a reservation of dismissing the same type of ticket once. So Ms. Harris has an opportunity to speak with her client. She is going to ask for an adjourn date so he can bring in some sort of documentation that may aid him in his defense, or some sort of witness that may aid him in his defense. Is any objection?
I have no objection.
All right, all right, you want to do that now? Mr. Fontaine, let me ask you this. Are you amenable to doing community service if this stuff doesn't go the way you want it to go?
I have no problem with doing community service.
All right, that way I can keep that way I'm gonna keep the case, all right? And so
Okay.
we're gonna give him a pretrial date of October the 12th, 2022. And I'll give him a pretrial date at 8:30. We can give him a trial date on that date and get everybody in here if you want to. Or is that gonna be fine with you, Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, it's honestly either way would be fine with me. I think we can resolve it either with a pretrial or a trial.
All right, if we can resolve it with a pretrial, we'll just leave it at a pretrial. You'll have the absolute right to a trial if if he doesn't elect to do that. But just to let the record be clear, however the case turns out, and he wants to, we're gonna hold him to the fact that he's willing to do a few hours of community service if, in fact, he is found guilty or pleads to the case. All right. So come back on 10/12/2022. I think Ms. Harris is going to be here on that date anyway for Mr. Al Bazal. All right.
Okay.
But only for Mr. Al Bazal that day.
For only? No, you're going to be here. They're going to push. Well, maybe you'll extend your services, their very good services to Mr. Fontaine on that day as well. We'll see.
And I have the option. This will not be a Zoom meeting. It's
I don't want her to work free ever. No.
Yes, this is Zoom.
It's going to be via Zoom.
Do I have the option to come in?
You certainly do.
Okay.
You certainly do. Yeah, and bring your phone with you too. All right.
Okay.
That way, if you need to go in a breakout room in the hallway to speak with the lawyer that's here to represent you, which may not necessarily be Ms. Harris, then you can do so. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Are we back with Mr. Glass?
We are back, Your Honor. We're ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glasker. Mr. Glasker, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. I do want you to know, counselor, that I don't have anything but ROAs here, and those are for the 2 current tickets, not for the tickets that were on the docket today. So just let you know that. What does your client want to do?
Mr. Gasker requires a bench trial, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Glasker?
Yes, sir.
Let's give him a bench trial, and let's make that trial date on November the 29th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
No, Your Honor.
No questions. All right. If there's nothing further, then you have a very good day, Mr. Glasker. We'll see you back on November 29th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right?
Do the same, sir.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Paul Hodges. Is this Paul Douglas Hodges? You have to unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Have we, Mr. Hodges?
I didn't hear you, sir.
Have we met before?
No, I haven't. No, we haven't.
All right, are you willing to do community service to clear some of this stuff up, sir, or all of this stuff?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's it. This is the city of Detroit versus Paul Douglas Hodges, case number SP 120-21731. And I'm going to set aside these defaults because it happened during the pandemic. SP 1240935 counts 1 and 2. And SP 1376645 counts 1 and counts 2. This matters in warrant status. Appears that this matter was already adjudicated with the state of Michigan versus Paul Douglas Hodges in SX 33213301. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Hodges. State your full name, Mr. Hodges.
Paul Douglas Hodges.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right,
You'd ask that any warrant. Sorry.
No, sorry. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Let's give Mr. Hodges an offer so he can digest that, see if he wants to take it. Essentially, Mr. Hodges has committed to, if there is some sort of conviction in the case, committed to doing the community service. Mr. Hodges will be able to exercise his right to a trial here if he does not like the offer. Just keep in mind that if there is a conviction that there will be some sort of community service to clear it up. So I'm going to call the city attorney down here to start working on getting you an offer. And if you have the option of taking that offer, you're going to be able to speak with Mr. Berry about that offer. And you're going to have absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so sit tight.
Okay.
Mr. Goss, are you there? Let me go all the way back to someone. Sergio Rodriguez Mendez, trial.
Llamo al caso de Sergio Rodríguez Méndez.
Mendoza.
It's Mendoza.
Say. I was about to say, sorry, Mendoza.
Disculpe, señor Mendoza, estaba a cabo de corregirme.
No, está bien, muchas gracias.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, is there an officer Torres, Clinton, Christopher Torres, Cintron?
Y hay aquí un oficial que se llama Christopher Torres Cintrón.
This is the city of Detroit versus Sergio Rodriguez Mendoza, case numbers SP 1271905 counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1271914 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Llevamos los casos de la ciudad de Detroit versus Sergio Rodríguez Mendoza. Números de caso SP 1271905, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Y caso SP 1271914, cargos 1 y 2. Disculpe. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Mendoza Rodriguez.
Yo soy Sherika Harris, la abogada defensora representando a Sergio Rodríguez Mendoza.
And Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Complaining witness has failed to appear. We move for dismissal.
Y su señoría, este es el día y esta es la hora que habíamos fijado para tener un juicio, pero vemos que el testigo no ha comparecido. y por esa razón le pedimos a la corte que desestime los cargos.
Okay, there's no officer Torres Citron. I didn't see him in the waiting room. He's not, here. So what we're gonna do right now is grant your motion to dismiss because it is well past the time, Officer Cutoff, all right?
Y entonces noto que aquí no está el policía Torres Central. Veo que él no está en la sala de espera y no está aquí presente en persona. Así que le voy a conceder a usted su petición para desestimar los cargos.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Que tenga usted muy buen día, señor, y le deseo buena suerte.
Igualmente, muchas gracias.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Disculpe, dígale al señor juez.
Buen día.
Disculpe, dígale al señor juez que discúlpeme.
Excuse me. Please tell His Honor that I'm sorry.
All right, well, he dodged the bullet this time. You know, you better watch it next time, sir. You might not get so lucky.
Se evitó tener un problema aquí esta vez, señor, pero para la próxima vez tenga mucho más cuidado.
Oh, sí, no, sí, muchas gracias. Lo voy a tener en cuenta y todo, que todo salió bien.
Yes.
Muchas gracias.
Oh, yes. I'm going to keep that in mind. Yes.
All right, let's go back on the record, Mr. Did we ever call the case? This is the city of Detroit versus Gustavo Armando Morales Ayala. Case number SP 131-47041, SP 137-67221. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Morales. State your full name, sir.
Yes, hello. Gustavo Morales. Sorry, my middle name is Gustavo Armando Morales Ayala.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute. Ask that any warrants existent be recalled.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. And at this time, I have received information from your client that has shown me that he has valid insurance on this vehicle, on 3 different vehicles. So this time, you're gonna have to make sure you keep that insurance on you next time, sir. If that was the problem, or you're gonna make sure you keep the vehicles insured that you're driving. I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing further, sir. Have a very good day.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a better one.
All right, thank you so much. Good morning, Counselor Owens. You're on Maddie Owens.
Yes, Judge, I'm standing in for David Cripps.
Oh, very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Maddie Nicole Owens, case number SP 129-85421, SP 138-3347. Please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Kraus. I am appearing on behalf of Maddie Owens, who is present by Zoom.
All right, can you state your name for the record, Ms. Owens?
My name is Matai Nicole Owens.
Matai. Oh, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation.
That's okay.
All right. Today is the date and time set. Let's see. I think that it appears that there was only one case that Mr. Cripps was signed on for.
That's right, Judge.
It appears that Ms. Owens got, let's see, on the failure to stop the SP 129-85421 was had on, that allegation was made on January 8th, 2022. On the other 2 tickets, they're all civil infractions. SP 138-33471, the allegation was made on August the 25th, 2022. Is there any objection to you taking care of all three of these, or do you just want to just do the one and have, well, I guess Mr. Cripps, you can ask him about that.
Yes, Judge. It's my understanding we're only representing Ms. Owens on one ticket, not the newer ones. I would have to talk to Mr. Cripps about that.
All right, there is a pre-trial hearing schedule, pre-hearing schedule in courtroom 218 on 9/27/2022 for those other two matters that the Cripps firm is not signed up for. As it relates to this matter, I'll give you a chance to speak with the city attorney on those one.
Judge, from the register of actions, it looked like all parties were subpoenaed to appear today. I do not see the officer on this case.
Well, that makes it a little easier than see. I don't see where you're reading that.
It looks to me like it was entered on the last court date, Judge. Virtual notice to appear requested all parties.
Okay. Mr. Goss, are you there? I see what you're saying. Let me get Mr. Goss in here and allow him an opportunity to respond to your motion to dismiss because of no officer's presence. And we're talking about Officer Damar Patton. Damar Patton, I do not see him in the room. He is not signed in. And he was supposed to be at the time of 8:35. All right, can you put your appearance on the record, counsel, please?
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people.
All right, we have Councilor Kraus here on behalf of Ms. Owens. Councilor has made a motion. It's for a civil infraction of failure to stop. Councilor has made a motion to dismiss based on the fact that this was set for a hearing date, not a formal hearing date, but it does say on the register of actions that all parties were ordered to be here. I do recall this case. Mr. Cripps came in. He was in many other courtrooms, and he came in and requested another date. And this is the date and time set that he requested. It does say all parties appear on the ROA. So what is your response to that?
Your Honor, I will object because even if all parties were here, we still wouldn't hold a hearing because it's not scheduled for a formal hearing. That's what formal hearings are scheduled for. So even though I don't have my witness here, he will be, subpoenaed for the actual formal hearing.
Well, how, and then I guess Counselor can correct me if I'm wrong, how the court understands what Counselor is saying is this is akin to a pretrial date where they would like to discuss it with the officer and to essentially something of that nature, but by it saying all parties, I'm thinking Counselor is expecting the Counselor to be here. And when I look at the previous court date, the formal hearing date, it says the same thing. And when I look at the pre-hearing date that would have been set in courtroom 200, it says the same thing. So I think Counselor's his position is that there's that person's obligated to be here. Is that what you're saying, Counselor?
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, and again, this is not a formal hearing, which will actually be, my witness need to be here for actual formal hearing. To proceed. If my witness was here today, we still wouldn't hold a hearing. It's not scheduled for a formal hearing.
Not necessarily, but it would give you an opportunity to work it out outside of.
Your Honor, I should traditionally make offers without my officer being.
No, I understand that. No, I think I'm not contesting that. I'm not contesting that at all. I'm contesting the fact that at a pre-hearing, there would be some sort of representative there that, whether it be the officer or some officers that would be there to give an offer or some sort of settlement for the case. And that's why it says pre-hearing all parties. That's sort of like a pre-trial case, because if there wasn't an offer there, then they would ask for a formal hearing. Or if they didn't like the offer that was presented, they would ask for one. At the formal hearing, it says the same thing, all parties to appear. We all understand that that is a time for sure when that officer is going to appear. Then for another, this is set for a hearing, it says all officers. What the court wants to know is that just saying on every ticket, on every hearing ticket? It just doesn't appear that way to the court. That's where the court has the problem in the position of the court. Now, nevertheless, what would an offer be? I already know what the city's going to say. It's blocking traffic, $175. Mrs. Owens has two other tickets here that Mr. Cripp's office is not representing them on. I can say this: if Ms. Owens is willing to plead to the blocking traffic $175, even though Mr. Cripps is not obligated or Ms. Cross is not obligated, would you dismiss the other two tickets? Improper plates and two other civil infractions. Improper plates and a no proof of insurance. That's standard offer. Standard offer.
Judge, if I may have a breakout room with Miss Owens to discuss that with her. If the two other tickets would be dismissed as part of that, I can talk to her briefly.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's move on. Who hasn't showed up for trial? Let's get some of these officers out of here. Earl Curtis Lewis, is Earl Curtis Lewis here? I need an offer for Mr. Hodges. And he's willing to do some community service to clear his matters up. All right, let's call the case of Earl Curtis Lewis is set for trial, counselor, and obviously I don't see Mr. Lewis. So let's get these officers out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus Earl Curtis Lewis. Case numbers. SP 103-3753, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11-84639, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 122-3612, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 133-01501, 17-30-59-591, 19-21-593, 7, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 122-3575, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 33-01502, hearing for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lewis. Your Honor, I have no explanation as to his whereabouts. Would respectfully request an adjourned trial, or if the court could reset this to a pre-trial.
And now you know that's not gonna happen, Ms. Harris.
I had to ask on behalf of Mr. Lewis and
I
hopeful
know
that he
you
would
did.
not get a warrant placed.
Like any good lawyer would. And I would entertain that if Mr. Earl Curtis Lewis didn't have so many infractions. It seems like he's one of our frequent flyers. He knows the system, and we're gonna issue, well, let's allow the officers to put their appearance on the record. Any officers here on Earl Curtis Lewis? They might be in breakout. I'm pulling Mr. Officer Corporal Hill out.
And Your Honor, I will state that I do recognize that some of the officers were here earlier this morning, and I do recognize that some of them may have left for other courtrooms at this time.
Well, let's put Spidel's appearance on the record. He was here. He indicated to the court that he was gonna check into some other courtrooms. Let's get Corporal Hill is here. I'm trying to drag him out of the breakout room right now. Maybe you can jump in there and go get him out. And then I thought I saw Officer Jason Lord. Did I see Officer Jason Lord was here? And that's kind of all that I really remember. That's all here. So we're gonna, at this time, we are going to issue a bench warrant. It's gonna be a $0 bond warrant for failure to appear. All right. There's nothing further. That'll conclude this matter. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Matai Nicole Owens. Ms. Owens, I've given Ms. Krause, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Owens as it relates to the offer. What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did speak to Ms. Owens about the offer of pleading responsible to impeding traffic with the dismissal of her 2 other tickets. She does wish to avail herself of that at this time.
That's what you want to do, Ms. Owens?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Owens, you can either do 6 hours of community service or pay $175 fine. Which one would you want to do?
I'll pay the $170 fine, depending on when I need to pay it.
When can you pay? You need to pay it today. That's what.
Really well, I would have to go with the community service, the 6 hours of community service.
Well, the statute says that if you give me some reason why, when can you pay?
Well, I'm unemployed at the moment, so and I've been getting help from family members, so I will have to say I could have it next Friday to be on the safe side.
I mean, what's the deal? So, I mean, hey, I know that, I know, I won't comment on the, it's nothing, I'll just comment that, Mr. Cripps and his staff is a very, very well, oiled machine there. And I guess he does, I'm sure he does do a lot of pro bono work, or you guys have made a relationship somehow. And that's none of my really concern, but you know, I look at it when they come with these high power lawyers, it's like, but nevertheless, Ms. Owens, can you get to Southwest Detroit if you want to do the community service? They have a good program over there. Would you be able to get over there?
Yeah, I'll make a way.
You know, if you want to do the community service, you can. If you want to pay, I'll give you till next week to pay. Which one do you want to do? It's like McDonald's. Burger King. You have it your way.
Have it my way, I'll do the 175 and have it by next week.
All right, very well. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the response of the plea, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other two matters?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175, and I'm going to dismiss the other two matters. I'm going to give your client until September 30th to pay that. That is a week and some days. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Pay that at any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or pay that down here at the courthouse, ma'am, but make sure it gets paid, or make sure you zoom in, because we don't want to see your driver's license affected for a $175 blocking traffic ticket, okay? And I don't mean to mix up, excuse me, Burger King, I don't mean to mix up your slogans with McDonald's, all right?
It's
All right,
okay.
thank you, Counselor, for coming on in. Ms. Owens, if there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, and I pray that you are able to successfully secure a job, because I'm sure you have family and people that you need to take care of. So I wish
Yes.
you that, all right?
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.
You as well. All right, Counselor,
Thank you,
have a good day.
You too.
Thank you for taking that time and clearing up those other matters as well that you were not obligated to do, all right?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your Honor, on Hodges,
All right, let's go back on the record for Mr. Paul Hodges. He's been waiting patiently, as has everyone else, but we take time. All right, what's the deal for Mr. Hodges?
Your Honor, 4 of the 6 are city matters. The other 2 are state.
And which 2 are state?
The narcotics violation and the no-op.
All right, let me ask you this, Mr. Hodges. I don't know what's going on with this narcotics violation, but everybody that comes in here that I see have a ticket like that, I ask them, do you need some treatment, sir?
No, they said I was intoxicating marijuana because I had 2 ounces of weed on me and they smelled weed, marijuana. And they put on the ticket intoxicating marijuana while operating the vehicle. I wasn't intoxicating marijuana.
Stop. I understand, Mr. Hodges. The question was simply, do you feel you need some?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
that's
sir.
it. All right.
My offer is allowing and plead to the excessive noise ticket.
Let's see. Why don't we do one state, one city?
It's 6 matters, Your Honor, so.
Well,
No, that is 3, half and half. So I was leaving the state matters for the state prosecutor, because that's, that's a consuming one, that's a very serious matter.
Consuming what?
Consuming marijuana.
That's a very serious matter?
Yes, it is.
We got a big problem in this country then, because everybody seems like they consuming marijuana.
But you shouldn't do it in public.
I understand that.
You know.
But what is more serious than people consuming alcohol in public?
You write tickets for that too.
I know, no, but I generally allow them to plead and dismiss it, especially if it's their first time, upon payment of $240. In this case, it'd be 12 hours of community service.
That's a state matter, Your Honor, so that's.
All right, so what is the city's offer?
Allowing is the excessive.
It's 2 misdemeanors, or the excessive noise is a civil infraction. All right, here we go, Mr. Hodges. I'm looking at 30 hours of community service, and we'll dismiss everything.
Yes, sir.
So that's like a 3 for 3. You plead to the narcotics violation, you plead to the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That is a misdemeanor, but that does not carry any points, and it does not abstract to the Secretary of State. So you don't have any further license implications. And excessive noise is just a civil infraction. So the two misdemeanors will be 12 hours of community service apiece. And the excessive noise will be 6 hours of, in lieu of fines and costs, it'll be 6 hours of community service. 30 hours, I'll give you some time to complete the 30 hours with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. We'll dismiss the 3 cases that aren't a part of the deal today, and then we'll dismiss the other 3 cases upon completion. We'll close out the 1, and we'll dismiss the 2 upon completion of the 30 hours of community service. That's your offer. You want to take that deal, sir? Keep in mind, you have an you want to take that deal?
Yes, sir.
All right, I just want to make sure you keep in mind that you have an absolute right to a trial, and you can speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room regarding it if you need to. Now, as for the old case, this is Millhouse's case. And she, I don't know if she's one of those that one. She's got a $2,000 10% bond set. Ask Judge Millhouse, does she want us to deal with this case that she has, SX 3321? SX 3321 3301. That case is old case, a 2018 case where you pled. So in actuality, you have 5 cases. Where is Mr. Goss? Well, ask her. You know, if she wants me to take care of the matter, I will. She's got other matters here with the community court. Okay. And he's willing to do community service. We definitely don't want him to leave the court today with a warrant on there. So she's giving me the authority to at least arraign him, or what does she want to do? You have to find that out. All right. I'm going to say this now, based on the initial offer from the city. He was under the impression that it's sort of like a 3 for 3. It's really actually 5 cases that he has open, and that one of the cases is not a part of the record because that's already been adjudicated. So based on that, I'm going to just offer, where is Mr. Goss?
Mr. Hodges. And he has a one. The judge, since he's had other things, is it okay if he
all right, because that changes things a little bit. Corporal Bennett, who are you here on?
Okay, I'm gonna change the judge record to Judge Perkins. Okay, bye-bye.
Your Honor, you looking for me?
Okay. All right, put your appearance on the record, Mr. Goss. Oh, you've already done so for Mr. Hodges, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so now looking at it, you indicated that you saw a 3 for 3. It's actually only 5 cases that are up to date. The one case that's on the record has already been adjudicated. That was adjudicated back in 2018 that he owes money on. Now, what did Judge Millhouse?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to handle the SX 33213301. And I'm going to give Mr. Hodges an opportunity to do community service on that as well. But so if he wants to do community service to clear all of it up. Now, let me ask you, as far as the offer now, does that change your position on the offer?
He can just plead to the allowing.
He's going to have a lot of community service hours to do for the no ops ticket that he got in 2020. So go ahead.
I will dismiss also the excessive noise ticket. So it'll just be the one allowing.
So one allowing, oh, well, then it's going to still be 24 hours for that. And then another, another $285 on the other ticket. Do you want to, you can pay the $285, or I can set up community service hours for that amount too. What do you want to do, Mr. Hodges?
Sir, I only live off Social Security, so I would like to take the community service because I use that money to pay my rent.
Okay, I got you. So that's gonna be a total of, let's just say a total of, I'll cut you a break on the couple of community service hours. Let's just say a total of 40 hours of community service and it'll clear up everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Hodges? Can you freeze up now? All right, there we go. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Can we see if we can get this narcotics ticket, please?
One you just had.
No, it's a narcotics ticket that was SP 1376645. All right, sir, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Colson, you gotta wake up, sir.
I'm up.
All right, you understand that by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me do one more. Okay, here is the ticket. I have the ticket. All right.
Oh, you have it?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to.
There we go. All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to August the 4th, 2022, at around 6:07 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Clarkdale and Vernon Highway, sir. Did you have on that day come in contact with Detroit Police Department? Mhm.
Yes, sir.
On that date, sir, were you consuming marijuana while you were operating a motor vehicle or motorboat or ORV?
Yes.
All right, you know that could have probably ended up in a DUI case. Although I know they're having some difficulties with those cases now. Are you satisfied with that, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find you guilty as charged to the narcotic violation. I'm going to order you to do 12 hours of community service for that. It's going to be a global resolution of 40 hours of community service. That's going to be dismissed upon completion of the community service hours. All right, let me draw your attention back to June the 7th, 2021 at around 3:34 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Toledo Street and Junction Street, sir. On that date and time, did you have an occasion to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
On that date and time, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I never had a Michigan license and I never can get one. So I'm 45 years old, never had a license. I tried to get one and because of tickets, they said I could never get one.
All right, maybe upon this.
I never had a Michigan, I never had a license.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty I find you guilty of admitted count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And I'm gonna dismiss upon completion of that. And that's for SX 33213301. I'm gonna order you to complete 16 hours of community service. It's gonna be a total of 40 hours community service. And upon completion of that, I'll close out SX 32133301. I'll dismiss SP 1202173, and I'll dismiss SP 137664552. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other 3 matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, sir.
313-878-4338. That's my cell phone.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to take this number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say 313-879-2155. I'm gonna give you until October 26, 2022 to complete those 40 hours. I'm gonna set this for a review at 8:25. If you have any kind of, you told me you're on Social Security. If you have any kind of disabilities, let Mr. Phillips and them know over there at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center so they can accommodate you accordingly, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you a call this afternoon. I need you to return back on October 26, 2022. And I need you to contact the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon. And you can start getting those hours set up. If you don't have any further questions, sir, then I wish you the best of luck and have a great day.
No, thank you, sir. I appreciate you helping me out.
All right, no problem.
Clearing all my matters up.
You're very much welcome. All right. All right. Okay. A counselor on Vicia.
Optina, yes.
But say that again.
Optina.
Optina. That's I don't know what that national.
We're Bosnian, Judge, so it's a Bosnian name, yes.
Very well. Did you work this out?
Not yet, Judge. I was waiting in that breakout room for about an hour. The officer was there. I don't know if he couldn't hear me or not. I think we were a little bit confused as to whether or not we were waiting on the city prosecutor to pop in, but I'm still waiting.
State prosecutor?
It should be a city judge.
City, Mr. Goss.
I did talk to Mr. Goss earlier, but the officer at that time was not.
Well, I called Corporal Bennett and he's not answering.
I was in the breakout room waiting.
Now he's there. I called his name earlier and he didn't answer. Corporal Bennett.
I believe he's here. Okay. When I was in the breakout room, I tried. I mean,
here he is now. Corporal Bennett, good morning to you. Counselor has been waiting to speak with someone regarding this ticket. I did put you in the breakout room earlier. It appears that you left the room completely because I don't see that you have it. I need Mr. Goss to get in the breakout room so that he can speak to the counselor. Join the rooms, please, and let's get this counselor out of here.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right. G. Where's Denise Lacey G?
Hi.
You there, ma'am?
Yes.
You have registration and insurance for this vehicle?
No, I have the registration, but I don't no longer have the car. I sold it, but at the time I didn't have insurance.
All right, this is the city of Detroit. I need to see your face, ma'am. I need to see your face, please. This is the city, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Denise Lacey G, case number SP 1188497, count 1 and count 2, SP 1188501. Appearance for the record, please.
Old S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gee. State your full name, Ms. Gee.
Denise Lacey G.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would stand mute and waive the reading of the information.
Okay, as it relates to this, Ms. G on SP 1188501 has paid a related civil infraction for the case. So at this time, for the purpose of arraignment, I'm going to waive the recall the warrants, enter not guilty plea on her behalf, and give her a $0 bond. Do you have a vehicle now, ma'am?
No.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss these tickets because Ms. G has already paid a related civil infraction. I'm going to close out the SP 1188501 because she's already paid that and related that were associated with the other matters. All right, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a great day.
Thank you, same to you.
That was the recommendation from the city attorney anyway. All right. All right, are we ready, counselor, now?
Yes, Judge, we are on optional.
Optional, she gave me that ahead of time, because you know when I asked. What is the, let's recall the case of Bunsir optional. Give me the first name again.
Batshir optional. Batshir, yes.
Okay, option C and the R is not there either.
Batshir, so the C's, both of the C's and both of the names have an accent above it, so it's pronounced as a CH. So Batshir optional.
Batshir optional.
Yes.
There we go. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Batshir optional. Case number SP 1347001. How did I do on that?
Judge, I'm very, very, very impressed. We did great.
Thank you so much. I think I tried with Ms. Villaroo as well. She's been trying to teach me Spanish and helping me out so much, and I'm not doing good with that.
You're doing good, Judge. You gotta start learning Bosnian now.
All right, I'm trying. So what's Miss Corporal Bennett, can you put your appearance on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Okay, and what's the outcome of this case going to be, Counselor?
Judge Mike, I will tender a plea of response on my client's behalf to blockading traffic. We're asking for the original ticket to be dismissed. And I know the fine is $175, Judge. I would just ask if at all possible, maybe a couple of days for my client to pay, just that way I can tell him how much the fine is and we can get him down there.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic, $175. And I'm going to allow your client till September 30th. That's next Friday. Is that good enough, Counselor?
That is perfect, Judge. Thank you so much. I do have one question. How does my client pay? Does he just come down to the 36th District Court?
Well, that's one option. They also have that kiosk, which it goes through instantaneously. I would not recommend your client paying it online. That takes a long time to go through, and worked at first, but it does take, but the div that goes through instantaneously and obviously coming down courthouse bid. Once they pay it, we'll close the matter out. And I do apologize. I didn't know that you were sitting there waiting.
Oh, no, Judge, it's okay. I needed the rest a little bit, so it's not a big deal, Judge. As far as the kiosk, how does that work? Where does he get to this
So the
kiosk?
div dats are all over the city of Detroit and Myers and things like that, but they also have the div dat app, I think, that you can upload to your phone. Now, I haven't seen it, but I've been told that you can upload that app to your phone and pay it. And I've had people stand right there and sit right here and on Zoom and pay it, and it's gone through like that.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, good luck to you and your client. Have a great day. And I
You
hope to see
too. Thank you
soon.
so much, Judge. It was great to see you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you,
I got
officer.
it.
Thank you, Mr. Goss.
Corporal Bennett, you have a very good day, and I see you back from your West Coast trip as I am. I went to Seattle. It's an awesome city. So my son got hurt, and his season and career at MSU may be over with. We'll see today.
Well, I pray for him, so have a good day.
All right, thank you. But such is life, right? All right, I got rid of Don Galaxy Note 9. Now it's Lawrence. Or what about Moto? Okay, Moto G is Lawrence Berlinski there.
Lawrence Goralski, sir. Yes, thank you.
Borowski. All right. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, Your Honor. How are you?
Very well.
I think it would appear that my name is not on the docket today. I had matters earlier this week.
I think you're right. So this is the city of Detroit versus Lawrence Edward Borowski. Case numbers SP 1139778, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1139811. Appearance for the record, please.
Over to Barry.
Sure, okay.
Behalf of Mr. Borowski.
I think Ms. Harris or Mr. Barry. I think Ms. Harris is like, you getting all of the work, but no. State your name for the record, Mr. Gorowski.
Lawrence Edward Goralski III.
All right, today is the date and time. Well, it's not the date and time set for a pretrial. The pretrial is set for he was supposed to come yesterday, but you didn't. That's what I'm told.
Your
Yes,
Honor,
sir.
if I may, Cherica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Garansky, I believe he was here on Monday, and I believe I was here also. And if I'm not mistaken, he has documents that he should be presenting.
Is that what you have, sir? I have an unregistered title, an improper plate, no insurance. I know he doesn't have any documents on this failure to disregard a red signal, but what kind of documents do you have, sir?
Sir, I do have up-to-date insurance and registration, and I do
Let's see
also.
those documentations, please.
All right, just one second here, Your Honor.
And while he's doing that, for the record, I apologize, Mr. Berry, for stepping in on your case. I will mute now.
No. You're fine.
Mr. Perry is fine. He's worked enough today. Let's see here. All right, let's see who's gonna be next. Isaac. I think that was Isaac Rodriguez.
Isaac Rodriguez.
Present.
Okay. You don't need an interpreter, do you, sir?
No, Your Honor. There we go.
Right. This is the city of Detroit. I'm gonna pass that one matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Ivan Rodriguez Jr. Case number SP 1274481. Today is the time set for a show cause in the matter. Go ahead, you can take this one, Mr. Harris.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, please state your name. Unmute your device and state your name, please.
Sorry about that. Isaac Rodriguez Jr.
And Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client will stay on mute, waive formal reading.
All right, and not guilty plea on the clients you have in or give them a $0 bond. Let's ask this, Mr. Rodriguez, you were offered to do, ordered to do 12 hours of community service. Did you do those community service hours?
No, Your Honor. I actually tried to resolve that the problem by actually going up to you guys and paying it. During that time, I had more tickets and actually paid off all those tickets.
See, the problem is, first of all, that wasn't what the court ordered you to do, is it?
No, Your Honor, no. I thought
So
I had
you
the second option as well.
Wait a minute. You took it upon yourself to do what you wanted to do.
In that sense, yes, I did.
And you only paid $65 toward this ticket. And that was something, that's just a fee that's in the system. That's something that you're still gonna have to do these community service hours that you agreed to do, sir.
That's I'm willing to do that. The only reason why I can actually tell you why I couldn't do it is because I don't have a set time off. But I will be able to figure that out.
It doesn't matter.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
It doesn't matter. You should have contacted the court, and you should have you entered into the agreement. I gave you an option. You took the option that you wanted to take, and now you want to come back and say that and do what you want to do with it. It's not going to work like that.
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna be able to pay it off.
Yeah, but that's not going to work. Let's see what we discussed the last time. All right, 12 hours of community service. I have your phone number here. Did you ever get in contact with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, sir. I actually tried to to go about it the right way before I actually went and took it upon myself to go pay it off, or try to.
All right. You're gonna do the community service hours. I have a phone number here, Mr. Rodriguez, of 313-856-8168.
That is correct.
I'm going to set another review date, and this is the last time I'm going to do this. And I don't appreciate you doing what you feel you want to do. When you enter into an agreement, you settle up with that agreement like you said you are. If you're working, you need to take some time off, or you need to make some arrangements with Mr. Phillips over there. He's very reasonable. They're very reasonable over there.
So I know.
So I don't look. That doesn't look. That's not a good look for the court. So I'm going to give you until October 12th to finish these community service hours. Do you have the number over there still?
Yes, sir.
All right. October 12th is going to be set for a review. Mr. Phillips, 12 hours of community service was Mr. Isaac Rodriguez, like we said. I think we've been looking for him for a while. All right, if it's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. Did we have someone that we passed the matter for and then we were giving out? Oh, Mr. Gore.
This is Martin Giston, wondering if was I passed up because I know I was like 10 minutes late logging in.
You weren't passed up. You're on the and Collison is next, and then Giston is next.
Okay, thank you.
And that would be pretty much it. Officer Hill, I don't know. Officer Hill, you we let you, your case is gone. We did, I put on the record that you were here. I think you were in the breakout room. I tried to pull you out of the breakout room, but I put on the record that you were here, but your case is gone. And I don't really recall what, it was a bench warrant, failure to appear, $0 bond for Earl Lewis.
Yes.
So that's what that was. We tried to pull you out the breakout room and let you know.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, go and be safe out there. And I think we lost Collison. I think he was the one, Colson, he was the one that was sleeping. So he must have fell asleep and his phone probably lost the battery or he just hung up. All right, let's go, Mr. Gorlinski.
Gorowski, sir.
Gorowski, I'm sorry. What about the insurance paperwork and the other paperwork that you're supposed to provide? Do you have that?
Yes, sir. I do have. I have registration. I have insurance. I did complete a driver improvement
Let's go back
course.
on the record for Mr. Lawrence Gorowski. You must see the insurance that you have.
This is the insurance. It's an online insurance. I'm not sure if you can read that.
You had it oriented the right way the first time.
This way?
Okay, so I have an insurance date of 3/1/2023, and let's slide over to your left. And that's Mary S. Adams.
Yes, sir. That would be my mother.
So this is for a 2005 Ford.
Yes, sir.
That's for a 2008 PT Cruiser.
Yes, sir.
All right, where is the insurance for the Ford? And where, do you own a vehicle now?
This is a vehicle in my mother's name.
I asked you a question. Do you own a vehicle now?
There is one vehicle in my name. I do not drive it though.
And what type of vehicle is that?
That is a 1993 Ford F-350.
Okay. And that vehicle, are you saying that vehicle is inoperable? Does the vehicle work?
It is not really a road condition, sir.
All right, where is the insurance for this 2005 Ford?
There is no insurance currently on that vehicle.
And is that vehicle operable?
It is operable.
And where is some insurance in your name? Because first of all, the 2005 Ford is in your name, right?
No, sir. It was also in my mother's name.
Right. I'm not satisfied with the representation of valid documentation right now, because I have a 2008 PT Cruiser that I see in documentation and insurance for that it looks like it's valid until 3/20/2023 in Mary S. Adams' name. I have a Lawrence Edward Orlowski. Give me that one more time.
Gorowski, sir.
Borowski. That, let's see what that registration says there. All right, for the PT Cruiser, that appears to be valid, but you indicate to the court that it's a 1993 Ford pickup that's not necessarily roadworthy, but sounds like you can at least drive it if you attempted to. And you have a 2005 Ford that you indicated to the court that is roadworthy. Who's representing this case?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Cherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gorowski. These are not the discussions that we had on Monday. It was my understanding that he had documentation for the vehicles cited in the tickets. At that time, the recommendation would have been admit responsibility to the amended charge of blockading, dismiss the balance. I am not certain what the recommendation would be based on the documentation that he is exhibiting today.
Well, generally, he'll give them a 2 for 2. That would be a disregarding not the disregard, that would be the amended count of blocking traffic, 0 points. That need to be 6 hours of community service and or 175 and no, or in lieu of the $175 fines and costs, I would allow them to do 6 hours of community service. And an improper plate, that is a misdemeanor. That would be $240 for 12 hours of community service. And that would be dismissed upon payment. That would also be no points and no abstraction on his record. So he can get out of here with no misdemeanor record and no points, no abstractions or anything for those pleading for those 2 counts. And if you know, I'll give him one more time and set another free trial if he wants to bring some proper documentation in here.
Mr. Gorowski, are you? How did you want to proceed, Mr. Gorowski?
Speak to him in the breakout room, and then we'll get his answer for that. I'm just not satisfied with the documentation that he's providing.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Let's go, Mr. Justinall. You moved up because the other person, like I said, either fell asleep or just got tired and hung up, whatever. Looking pretty sleepy. All right. Now, Mr. Justinall, we've been around the block. What is what's going on with this stuff?
You told me to take the defensive driving course. I completed that, which is kind of difficult, but I also learned a lot from that. I haven't been driving, so I don't get no more tickets or make anything worse. I haven't made no payments. I just started a new job 2 weeks ago, but it's kind of like low paying. It's not the job that I do because I've had the neck surgery. So I'm still in the healing process. So I'm still trying to make an income come in or generate revenues. But otherwise than that.
Now where is the proof of the course?
Well, when I completed it, it said it was going to be uploaded to the course record within 7 to 14 business days. So I tried to send it to you. When I looked on the website, it didn't give me an option to like get your email. So I figured, I guess I looked up your name and I sent the email, and I also took screenshots of my completion form that they did present.
What email did you send it from?
Let me check it so I sent it from 2 different emails. I sent it from martin.gistinall@yahoo.com.
I don't have that. I don't have it from there. Give me the other.
Okay. Let me check. I'm gonna look right now to see exactly what email address I sent. Okay, yeah, I sent it to Judge Sean Perkins at 36 District Court. I mean, yeah, 36districtcourt.com.
All right, what from what email?
from the martin.gistinall@yahoo.com. I sent it September 19th at 10:38 a.m.
I don't have it. It never got here. Martin, MARTIN, Gistinall.
Yeah, .gistinall.
Yeah, I don't have it because it would be populating now.
Is it a way that is there a way that I can resend it now to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. Matter of fact. It's in the chat, the email address.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. I'm about to do that right now.
Somebody's got the fire detector going on.
Smoked it, yes. I'm at work. I do maintenance, and I'm sitting in one of the units hallways, and this is a work order that need to be changed. So I was just like, I'm gonna stop right here till I'm done with this.
All right. I keep wanting to say Laura Lowski. So I'm gonna, what's the gentleman's name, Ms. Harris?
Mr. Gorowski,
Borowski.
he never joined the breakout room.
He never joined it?
No, sir.
Maybe because he never was assigned. Sorry. All right. Join the room, please.
Okay, it's
All right,
sent.
I think that, all right, now, were you doing the community service? Were you electing to do the community service or were you paying?
You talking to Martin?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I would like to do the community service. But was the community service for all my tickets or just this case matter?
Well, we can make it all, but you got a lot of community service to do if you want to do it all.
And it'll be a lot of money if I would like to pay it, so.
Right, right. And I'm gonna give you $20 an hour for your community service. So you want to do community service?
Yes, I need to get these tickets cleared.
Can you go over to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center to do it, or do you want something in your neighborhood?
Something in my neighborhood. Because I would have to take a bus or a lift, and yeah.
Let's get all right, let's call these cases.
Did you receive the email?
Yeah, I received the email. You dug yourself a pretty deep hole here.
Yeah.
How
But I
old are you?
believe I'm 32.
Let's get Mr. Goss. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Martin Fitzgerald Gistinall, case number SP 126305151, SP 126304141. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gistinall. State your full name, sir.
Martin Fitzgerald Gistinall.
All right, Mr. Goss, are you there? today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I do have confirmation that Mr. Gistinall has completed the Michigan Defensive Driving course. There are a lot of other open cases here. I mean, not open, actually, cases that are in default. 2019. These are the ones that are pending. 2019, of which I see the no insurance SP 104-52533 is probably affecting his driver's license. And to be honest with you, that may be the only thing that's affected his driver's license. Have you attempted to go to the Secretary of State to get a license, sir?
I went there to see, someone told me about a program that they exclude like certain tickets off. So I went there and they, no, I didn't try to apply for my license because I knew I still owed tickets.
When did you go? So you don't know?
No, the Secretary of State said I was eligible for a license, but it wasn't smart to apply for one since I still had tickets. So they might allow me to get a license, but the 36th district might not allow me to get the license. So it will be invalid if I did get a license. If I'm saying that right.
Who made that assessment? Did you get somebody to make that assessment on your for you? Did you pay somebody to make that assessment, or you made that assessment on your own?
No, that's what the if I'm saying it right, I believe that's what the lady at the Secretary of State told me when I went.
Okay, so you listen to the Secretary of State sends you a letter saying that you are eligible.
I'm sorry, I went up there for another matter and I asked her a question about, I asked for a printout with my tickets. So she gave me a printout and then I asked her about the program as far as they were taking certain tickets off your record. She did that, said that I believe they took off some tickets, but she said I was eligible for a license, but she said I may be eligible for a license, but it wouldn't be smart to do that since I still owe a lot of tickets that haven't been cleared off.
I don't understand it.
I didn't either.
I just don't understand it. What I'm gonna do, you just owe so much money. First of all, I want you to come down here and we're gonna see if we can get you a driver's license. We're gonna you come down here. You have an ink pen on you, sir?
No, but I can put it in my phone notes.
All right, put it in your phone notes now, please.
Okay, I'm ready.
SP 104-525-33.
Okay.
I want you to pay that reinstatement fee up front. It's gonna be $45.
Okay.
I want you to, once you come down here and pay that reinstatement fee, I want you to bring that receipt up to the court. And at that time, we're gonna send a note to the abstract clerk and let the abstract clerk know to remove this to send a note to the Secretary of State so we can remove this from your record. Remove the abstraction from your record. That appears to me, just by looking at it, something that would potentially hold your driver's license up. See something else. Okay, so let's start doing that. And then when when can you come down here and pay that?
Friday.
Pay that
You said it's
on Friday.
45. You said it's 45?
Yeah,
I could
the
probably,
sooner
I
you
could
can-
pay that
Go
tomorrow.
ahead.
I could pay it tomorrow.
All right, what time can you get down here tomorrow?
Is it, do I need to be there early time?
Yeah.
Because, well, yes, I could come in about 9:30 in the
I
morning.
asked you, what time can you be down here?
9:30 a.m.
9:30. When you get done,
Yes.
come up to the courthouse and show us that receipt that you paid that thing. If you need some questions, I want to make sure you pay the right thing. We're gonna put that in the computer, SP 104-52533. Pay that reinstatement fee up front, and then we'll send in that the note to the abstract clerk when you, and then after that, I want you to wait 48 to 72 hours and go back to the Secretary of State and try to get it. Have you ever had a license before?
Yes.
All right, I want you to go back to the Secretary of State and try to get a driver's license.
Okay.
And if you don't get one then you need to find out and tell her to give you a printout of everything that you have. I'm going to have you back tomorrow morning. Just come on up here at 9 a.m. after you get done with that. I'm gonna set a pre-trial for tomorrow morning, 2022. Do you work tomorrow?
Yes, but I could take the day off.
Now, I'm trying to make sure you don't have to take the day off, sir, so you don't lose any money.
Well, I could come in right after I leave the courthouse.
To work?
Yes.
All right, well, get down here earlier, get down here at 8:30 then.
Okay.
Then we're gonna get Mr. Goss in here to figure this out as far as what we can do with these other tickets, all right? I'll see you tomorrow morning. If there's nothing further, have a very good day, all right?
You do the same.
Thank
Thank
All
you.
right. Let's go back on the record. Go. Oh, I think it's not go. It's not. What is the? Give me the pronunciation of your client's last name again.
Mr. Gorowski?
Borowski.
Yes.
Is he there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gorowski. Sir, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room. Ms. Harris, what's your client gonna do?
Well, first, Your Honor, I did want the court to be aware, he did complete the defensive driving course. He has the certificate to complete. So it's my understanding, I guess he's been here before and he was instructed to take the course. He took the course, he has the certificate. He's able to email that over. But in terms of presenting the documentation, he would need a new date in order to be able to do that. And that's what he would be requesting.
I don't see where he was ordered or where he was offered to do the driving course. I'm not, that is a good thing. But I didn't write that down on here. Nevertheless, he must have gotten the information from somewhere. But I'm gonna give you one last time. When can you bring this information in, sir?
Can I have a month, Your Honor?
A month? I'm gonna give you until October 20th. I imagine he's got to go get that insurance and try to pass off that other stuff in his mom's name. I imagine he's gonna go get that insurance and the title for their car. I wrote on there, bring title and insurance, we'll dismiss the case. We'll still offer him the block and traffic $175 for the other case. All right, we'll have you back on a pretrial. Don't miss this date, sir, on October 20th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
Your Honor, if the car on the ticket is still in my mother's name, does it have to be in my name?
No, it doesn't have to be necessarily your name. It's got to be insured. If the car is operable, it needs to be insured, sir, and you need to have good plates on the vehicle.
I understand that. But
And,
the
and,
last
and,
time,
and if you're gonna be driving these cars, really, you should be on the insurance as well if you live in the same household. But
Don't respond to that, Mr. Gorowski. Don't respond to that.
That's really on you. Give me some proper insurance for these vehicles, all right?
yes, sir. I would like to say though, the last time I was in the room was July the 19th, and I was recommended to take the driver improvement course. I do have the information if you'd like me to send that.
All right, you can send that. I'll put my email address in the chat.
All right, I
Should
appreciate
already
it.
be in there. All right.
Yes, sir. Just one moment, please.
Okay, Ms. Villaroo, Mr. Phillips, Ms. Buenteo. I think that is gonna conclude the morning. I appreciate everyone's service, Mr. Berry. I appreciate everyone's
Thank you, Your Honor.
service. Thank you so much. So if
Thank
no
you,
further questions, you all are free to leave.
Take care.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great afternoon.
All right. I put the information in the chat. You can send that to me. I will get that
Are your pants
information. I'll
clean?
put it in your
There's no
file.
cover on the couch.
I'll put that information in the file and I will have you back on October 20th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Okay, sir?
All right, I will mail you the document, and thank you again.
All right, thank you.